Hello there, I'm Thomas from Dinner Parking Lot. This is part number 9 of my video series about Synthwave, where I want to show you some music production tips and take you through my music composition process. If you like this video, please like and consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss the next part of the series. So let's make a beat, Synthwave style, and today I show you how to make some transitions to your track. Transitions are really important in a song. They're gonna link all your parts together so it's not an abrupt series of loops. I want to show you a few ways you can do your transitions. Let's start at the beginning of our song right there. As you can hear, there's no introduction to our lead parts. So one thing we can do is duplicate our MIDI part right there, and I'll just keep the first note on your lead bus. We're gonna add another reverb. I already done that right there. You can try with a long reverb, no dry and full wet percentage, and it sounds like that. Really long tail, so you're gonna right click on your MIDI region, bounce in place, or Ctrl B on a new track, so you can deactivate your reverb, of course. And now you have just the audio of what the MIDI played. Take your audio back to the beginning, and here on the top left in Logic you have your region parameter, and you can click here to reverse it. Then you'll want to time it with your note. I feel it can be a bit louder, and we can also put a high cut filter so it's not too harsh. You really need to make it louder. And you can also add some reverb to that so it doesn't cut right away. Let's just copy the one from the leads so it's gonna have the same tone. So by itself it sounds like that. So real easy transition right there. Just take one of your notes, put a long reverb, full wet, and reverse it. I think we can add some cymbal on the drums so it adds a bit more impact on the beginning of the lead. So let's add a cymbal from the same sample pack I used. Alright, I like this one. Let's add it. And here we go. Does not work at all. Right, this one works way better for me. I added the cymbals on the beginning of all the B parts of the drums. And speaking of cymbals, they also do a fantastic reverse transition. So let's take the same one I used on the drums, put it somewhere around here, reverse it, sync it, and put it in the right place. Just a nice quick fade out. Sounds good, a bit loud. Let's use that for all of our B parts, and let's see how that sounds here. Let's add some reverb as well. A bit softer with the reverb, so you'll maybe want to play a bit with the wet knob, so you'll have the tone you want. Then I want to show you how to do a noise sweep. For that you want to load your favorite synth with a noise oscillator. So here in RetroSynth it's right there. So if I play that, it's noise. Let's increase the resonance of the cutoff a bit, maybe a bit more. No envelope. Okay, that's a bit too much resonance. And we want to play with the cutoff. Now to do your noise sweep, you can do that like an automation, like I showed you on one of my previous video. But this time I want to do it with my MIDI controller. So I'm going to click on the cutoff, open the MIDI destination with Command L and turn my knob. And that's it. Don't forget to change your track automation mode. So I'm going to put it to touch so it records my movements. Let's try to record something. And put it back to read. Okay, let's try to put some effects on that so it has a bit more of stereo effect. Let's put some reverb on that as well. Let's get the unnecessary bass frequencies in our sweep. And let's see our automation. Okay, I think it was a bit too much right there. So I'm going to select my pencil tool and redraw the curve on my automation right there. Here we go. What if we did another one for the bridge? Let's try that. I'm just going to put a high cut so it's not too harsh on the highest values. And let's copy that here as well. Let's try to put this one as well. Let's put another one here. You can of course create transition from a lot of audio sources. I just show you a few ways to do that. And you can of course use sample libraries. And I want to share with you this one from Music Radar, which is a fantastic website, and it has a lot of free sample packs. And the transition one is kind of great. There's a lot of stuff, and it's a great way to enhance your productions with some impacts, reverse samples, downers, all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to find some samples I like and throw them in the song. Let's try this one here with some high cut and some reverb. Let's try to have it here just before the ending parts. This one is kind of nice. Could have it here instead of this one. Let's mute it for now. You know what? Let's copy the EQ and the reverb and let's see how that sounds. I like this one better here, and I'm sure I can find another one. Copy the track so I can have the same effects And let's try that here. Let's have the same one at the end. And let's put that impact right there at the end. And I changed the final chord of the pads. I think it sounds better that way in the reverb tail at the end. I'll put a link in the video description for you to download the sample pack, and you can also find a ton of other free sample pack on Music Radar's website. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.